It's October 15, 2025. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius, and I'm going for a walk. You see those shadows on the cloud from this little thing going up onto those clouds? That's cool. Sky snake. The other day I used the expression, it's a small world. And I started thinking, like, in comparison to what? It's the only world where, I mean, in comparison to like other planets, like Jupiter. But then I thought, is Jupiter a world or a planet? And Earth is a planet. Jupiter's a planet. Earth is the world, right? And then I started thinking, what does world mean? Does there have to be like civilization or animals or creatures for a biosphere or something for it to be considered a world? Or could an empty planet be considered a world? But when we say it's a small world, I guess we're really just comparing it to our concept of what a world, how big a world should be. So when we say it's a small world, basically we're just saying we're wrong about what the world is. I pointed out this tree the other day that's turning colors from the bottom left and moving up. There are more colors on it now. Stay tuned. It's misty over the pond. Botanic Garden of Smith College, Happy Chase. Julia Child Campus Center. Stanchion bike. Let's see what the neighborhood news feed has to say. It's not October 14, it's October 15. So I think all this stuff is maybe we're a day behind. You ever just follow the trail of downspouts? It's like a Rube Goldberg music machine. CNN Travel says Tart Baking Company makes almond croissants that rank among the best in the country. The mist is rolling in from the Connecticut River. Spooky books. Yeah, that's me. Don't try and go under the bridge, you're too tall. Hello. You enjoying the sculptures? Nope. Just enjoying that acorn. Houses for sale. Well, these two look exactly alike. Going up to the bike path. The lights are still on. These folded up umbrellas look like I don't know, kind of like battle flags, like those tablers are coming to get me. It's getting mistier by the second. This past Sunday, went to go see the Mickey Barini Trio with opener Gina Birch at the Sinclair in Cambridge, Massachusetts, right in the center of Harvard Square. And I never had been to the Sinclair before, amazingly, and it's a really nice venue, smaller than I thought. This is what the show was like. Here's Gina.
I'll never wear stilettos. I'll never wear stilettos. Why should I? Why should I?
Here's Mickey. You may know Mickey Barini from her previous band Lush, and you may know Gina Birch from her previous band The Raincoats. Both of them had issues getting their band into the country. Gina Birch couldn't get her people in, couldn't get the visas worked out, and the Mickey Barini Trio, a few of them came late, but they just got there in time. And she said, it's probably the last time we're gonna tour in the US. It's not very windy. It had been a long time since I'd been back in Harvard Square. I used to go there all the time. Went there a bunch as a kid, I remember. And then used to go there when we were like teenage years or a little older. We'd go to all the record stores, get a slice of pizza, look around at the coop. And then of course I've been several times since then, but it had been a long time this time. And I was following the GPS because we kind of came in the back way that I'm not used to. And it kept trying to take us down these roads, but the roads were closed because they were full of people playing tubas and trumpets and horns and stuff. They were closed for, I think it's called Honk Fest, but we didn't know what it was. So I had to ignore the GPS and go by my memory. And amazingly, we found a parking spot very close to the venue. But between the car and the parking spot, walking in the rain, we passed a few outdoor stages of people just playing some great brass instruments and people out in the rain dancing and stuff. It was chaotic, but it was cool. Walmart. That's like over a mile away. Those little wheels must be exhausted. Suitcase. Unattended suitcase. Peanuts. I just switched routes so that I'm not ending up walking side by side with the trash truck. It stops every 20 seconds at another driveway. It's a good exercise to sometimes let the goings-on of the world dictate what your route is going to be. Dirk gently your way through the world. There's that word world again. So I just looked up the definition of world, and most definitions say that it is the earth with everything in it combined. But as we know, there's other usages of the word world, like you could say the English-speaking world, or worldwide sports. Well, that's the only I can't think of any other world. tilt-a-whirl. See, but that definition of the world as the earth and all the stuff on earth, that doesn't feel quite right to me, because if you think of like space exploration and traveling to other worlds, right? Wouldn't you say that? This pumpkin miraculously is still here on this fence post. I can't believe no neighborhood teenage hooligans have smashed it yet. Maybe they're scared of this guy. So then back to that expression, it's a small world. We're just not comparing it to another actual world. We're comparing it to our concept of how big the world should be, or how big we think it is. And what does it mean? It means, you know, you run into a friend in another country, or you know somebody that somebody else knows. And when Disney World uses world, and it's a small world, they mean it as it's a small world, people are all pretty much the same. I think that's what they're trying to say. Okay, thanks.